Are you thinking of hosting a destination wedding in Jamaica, but not really sure which resort to host at? Hi, I'm Jack with DestinationWeddingEase.com. I've been traveling to Jamaica for over 30 years. My goal was to actually be in Jamaica this week and show you some resorts. But due to COVID, I'm not. I'm back in our office in Pennsylvania. But in this video, I want to show you some of my favorite family-friendly resorts to host your wedding at and explain why. Feel free to subscribe over here to this video. If you hit the bell, you'll get notifications. I post typically on Tuesdays with new videos. Okay, the first resort that I like is right in Montego Bay. It's the Hyatt Ziva Rose Hall. It used to be a Ritz-Carlton, so it has a great feel. It sits right on a golf course. It's about 600 or 700 rooms, 13 restaurants and bars, a beautiful, beautiful beach. The rooms have many different types. You have some garden view rooms, you have ocean view, you have swim outs. It's just a really nice property. They usually will only do 2 to 3 weddings a day so that you really get the personal attention of the wedding team there. One of my favorite restaurants at the resort is the Brazilian Steakhouse. They have skewers with meat and the gauchos are walking around. Another one of my favorite restaurants is, it's actually not a restaurant, it's an ice cream parlor. It also has cookies and candies. It's just a fun place to hang out if you need to do some work. There's water sports at the resort, so that there's plenty of things to keep you and your guests busy. And I would say it's a good 5-star resort. The wedding packages start from about $1,000 and can go up. The team there can customize anything you want for your wedding. They have different venues from on the beach. They have venues that may be a gazebo on the pool deck, as well as some that are garden or fountain view. One of the nice things the wedding department will do, they will allow you to come down for 2 or 3 days. They have a package that's between $500 or $700 for the 2 or 3 night stay for both of you. And then if you choose to do your wedding and let us know within 30 days, they will credit approximately $400 to $500 of what you paid towards your wedding. If you want to be treated like royalty and have a smaller group of maybe 6 people up to maybe 60 people, the Zoetry in Montego Bay is the place. It's almost like you have a villa to yourselves. There's only 49 rooms, but there's still 3 restaurants. Everything is 5.5 to 6 star. The rooms were recently redone about 2 years ago. It is beautiful. The staff, once you're there within a couple hours, will know you. They'll know your name, they'll know your drink preferences, what you like at dinner and breakfast. The level of service is very, very high. It's a very laid-back spa resort, so it's very relaxed. A couple of the nice things they offer is it's very close to Montego Bay, so while the resort is relaxed, if you want to go into the nightlife of Mo Bay on the hip strip, you can do that within a 10 or 15 minute cab ride. One of the really nice features they provide you is 24-hour room service plus laundry service. So if you give them all your dirty laundry within 24 hours, they're going to bring it back, they fold it, and they put it in a nice basket. They also, upon check-in, will bring you a bottle of rum. Very nice bottle of Appleton rum or one of the local Jamaican rums. One of my favorite things about this hotel is the authentic jerk chicken hut that's right on the beach. Now, even though it's a small resort, they still have 3 restaurants and 3 or 4 bars. Plus, you really don't even have to get up because the staff and the beach butlers and the pool butlers are going to be there taking care of your needs. One of the other nice, interesting things is because it's part of AM Resorts, let's say that you want to try a different restaurant or a food type the resort doesn't have, they have a relationship with Secrets and Breathless that are within about a 10 or 15 minute ride away that you can go over there and actually dine or hang out in the evening at one of their clubs or hear some live music. So it gives you the opportunity not only to stay at this 5.5, 6-star boutique hotel, but you can also go over to Secrets or Breathless and enjoy the nightlife and the restaurants there. In terms of weddings, this is boutique, so you will probably be the only wedding happening. The nice thing is they have a pier that you can have a wedding on, they have a gazebo, they have an area around the pool, they have a balcony, so that even for a very small resort, they have many different venues to really make a wedding of a lifetime come true for you. The team there will customize, the chef will cook, you just imagine it, and the chef will do whatever you want. They are just very, very nice to work with. And again, this is Zoetry, Montego Bay, Jamaica. Okay, so let's go from small 49 rooms to about 700 rooms, head about an hour and a half away, and go to Ocho Rios, Jamaica. This resort is one of my favorites. It's actually probably my favorite family-friendly resort in the area. It is the Moon Palace, Jamaica. It is an amazing location right in the heart of downtown Ocho Rios. So if you want to feel the real Jamaica, all you do is walk out the front lobby, down the hill, and you are right in the center of Ocho Rios. If you want to get some jerk, if you want to go to a reggae club. Now, one of the nice things about this resort is the perks that we have with them is if you have between 50 to 60 guests, we can typically get your wedding for free. Yes, typically for free. I'm talking about a free cocktail hour with top shelf brands at the bar, a free reception with open menus, not just a limited menu of a buffet. You can choose from pretty much anything you want at the resort. You'll have nice setup. Talking about the wedding, they have amazing locations. You have a pier which sticks right out into the ocean, an amazing walkway to it that you can have your ceremony. You also have, for your reception, you have gazebos, you have piers, you have patios, there's pool decks. The resort has many, many great locations for your wedding, and typically you're going to have a free wedding ceremony. Now, in terms of things to do for you and your guests, this resort has a lot of things to do. There's 5 or 6 restaurants, 24-hour room service. There's a food court that has a sushi bar, a pizza shop, a sandwich station. They also have a French boulanger, a pastry shop that has homemade ice cream. They have pastries, they have all the specialty coffees. It's a great place with tables to work. It's right off the main lobby. None of your guests will go bored at this hotel. There's a water park. They even have a flow rider if you want to try surfing. They have swim with the dolphins right at the resort. There's 2 beaches, vast, wide beaches, plenty of chairs. There's 3 pools. There's a kids pool. There's a kids club. So during the day, there's plenty to do for you and your guests. In the evening, there's even more. If you're going to stay at the resort, every night they're going to have a show. Also, they have what's called the Loud Bar. In the Loud Bar, they have a pool table, they have some card games going. They will typically have some local music or a DJ. Also in the evening, you can go up to the piano bar. The piano bar is very relaxed. They have some scotches, they have brandies, cavassier. It's just a great place to relax. If you go right across the lobby, you have the club. It's a disco. It feels like you are in Miami or Vegas with the lights and the music, but from the outside, you would never know. Again, these 2 locations in the evening are adults only, but everybody from your wedding party could have an amazing experience at the Moon Palace in the evening. Or, as I said, since you're right in the middle of Ocho Rios, if you really want to take in the local entertainment, feel free to just ask one of the staff what's happening in town, and they'll guide you right down the driveway, and there's probably 5 or 6 clubs or discos that you can go to within about a 2-minute walk from the Moon Palace. My favorite hotel in Negril is Azul Beach, Negril. The nice thing about Negril, you don't have high-rise hotels. The rules in Negril are the hotel can be no higher than the highest palm tree. So most of the hotels are also built right on 7 Mile Beach. The rooms are within 50 feet of the sand. Most of the newer hotels, you could walk 10 minutes to get to the beach. Here, like I said, you are 50 feet from the sand at Azul Beach. The resort's only 280 rooms, so it's a smaller hotel, but they have multiple room categories, including an adults-only section of the hotel. So if you have adults coming to your wedding that don't have kids, but want to partake in your activity, we can get them a room in the adults-only section. The resort has some really cool family rooms as well as swim-out rooms. But again, no matter where you are with the rooms, the furthest room may be 150 feet from the beach, and the closest room, the oceanfront rooms, are about 15 feet from the beach. It's really unique in that sense that the rooms are just very close. So if you want to feel that turquoise water of Negril, Azul Beach offers that for everybody. Even though it's a smaller hotel, there's still 18 restaurants and bars, so you're never going to go hungry or thirsty. Plus, you don't actually again have to get up from your chair if you're sitting by the pool or on the beach, because they have a great staff of beach butlers and pool butlers. They're going to be out there bringing you menus. If you want to sit and have lunch, they'll bring you a takeout menu. If you want to drink, just wave at them. They'll bring something to you. And the brands are top shelf brands at all the bars, including out by the pool. For restaurants, you have Italian, you have Jamaican, you have seafood. There's also a coffee shop. On the adults only side, one of my favorite lounges is the Rasta Lounge, the Nesta Rasta Lounge. So it's a tribute to Bob Marley, so it has a reggae attitude. But again, this is the adults only. Just a great place to be, relax, hear some reggae. The other thing about Negril, it's known for the sunsets. On the west end of the island, so you're going to have beautiful, beautiful sunsets over Negril. And if you want to leave the resort and go to Rick's or go jump off the cliffs, Azul Beach is within a 10-minute taxi ride up to Rick's and the cliffs. Now, something Azul does that no other hotel in Jamaica really does is if you have guests with little children, infants from 0 to 2 or 3, Azul is the place. Why? Because they will supply all the amenities that your guests need. If your guests want a stroller, they have it. Let's say they want Gerber's baby food and they forgot to bring their own natural baby food, they have it. Or the chefs will create custom food for the babies out of vegetables. They have bottle warmers. They have formula. Whatever it is for children, they have it to take care of them. Even toddlers between, say, 2 to 6, they have a kids club dedicated to them with nannies that know how to take care of the younger children. So if you have a lot of people with younger children, Azul Beach is one of the few hotels I know of that will provide all the amenities so that you don't have to drag them from home in a separate suitcase with a changing table and a stroller and things like that. They will lend it to you. Now let's talk about weddings. So this resort has some great wedding venues. My favorite wedding venue they have is the Sky Deck. It sits on top of the building. It's 100% private, so you're not going to have anybody else looking at you or your group, and it looks out over the ocean. So you can have either your ceremony there, a cocktail party, you can have your reception up there. The wedding team is amazing. One of the nice things about this hotel is we typically can negotiate at least a free reception for you with an open bar. Depends on the number of guests staying at the hotel as part of your wedding, but typically we're seeing our ability to get you a free reception with an open bar for 4 hours and maybe even a welcome cocktail party. Staying in Negril, one of my other favorites is Beaches Negril. I've stayed at this hotel a number of times without kids, with kids, and it is great. Beaches has a tie-in to Sesame, so if you want Big Bird attending your wedding, probably can happen. The hotel is about 280 rooms as well, so it's a nice size hotel. Again, sits right on 7 Mile Beach, right in the center of the beach. The nice thing is that they have a vast array of room categories. There's actually 18 different room categories. So if you have a bigger family that needs a 3-bedroom super suite with a butler, they have it. And talking about butlers, the butlers at this resort really know how to pamper your guests. They have 9 restaurants, a couple bars. The restaurants are very good. You have everything from Asian to Caribbean to Italian. You have snack corners. The bars are all top shelf. They have a tie-in with Robert Mondavi for their wines, as well as Appleton and Blue Mountain for their coffee. So you're going to have a really nice culinary experience, and for the wedding, the same will carry through. Again, because of the tie-in with Sesame, for the kids are going to have an amazing time. There's a water park, there's pools for them, there's a full kids club. They can keep the kids busy all day long, and for the adults, they can keep the adults busy all day long. One of the other things this hotel has, and it's the only hotel in Negril that will offer this, is if any of your guests are into motorized water sports, such as scuba diving or wakeboarding or water skiing, it's included. It's the only resort in Negril I know of that will provide that. In terms of the weddings, there's also some great opportunities for venues. You have garden, you have a beachfront, you have gazebos, you have a pool deck. Beaches does a great job with weddings. Their wedding package, dependent upon the number of guests you have, again, we can typically get a reception for you for free. Again, it all just depends on the season and the number of guests you have and our ability to negotiate with them some of the free perks for you. They will give you 15% off spa amenities as the bride and groom. They will also give you an amazing honeymoon package the day after your wedding. You'll wake up with rose petals in the room and a breakfast in bed. It's just a really nice romantic experience that they provide as part of their honeymoon package. So as you can see in Jamaica, there's plenty of resorts to host at that are 4.5 to 5 star that will provide you and your guests a great experience, plus for you, a great wedding. No matter where you go in Jamaica, it can be Negril, it can be Ocho Rios, it can be in Montego Bay, you can really take in and enjoy the Jamaican hospitality. Now, if you have any other questions about Jamaica, feel free to send me an email, give me a comment, hit the subscribe button here, hit the bell to be notified. Again, I post videos every Tuesday afternoon, so if you do subscribe, you'll be notified of them happening. Thank you again. This is Jack with Destination Wedding Ease, and I appreciate you watching our videos, and hopefully we can help you plan a destination wedding of your dreams.